Hello everyone, my name is Halo_Run and welcome back to No Man's Sky. So in this episode I have built a base already and mucked around with the wiring. It's exactly similar to Rust. If you've never played Rust then you wouldn't know what I'm talking about, but essentially you drag a piece and then it can be connected from nodes. As you can see, this has two different nodes. And you can use teleporters and all sorts of things. This is my battery storing from the bioreactor.
Technology recharge.
Which is shockingly good. Construction research unit. What we really want is this. Fuel the bioreactor. Powering the base. Complete. So what's next? Explore the planet and expand your base. I don't care about that.
Base computer online. Thermal protection.
That's supposed to be the main job. Accessing logs from previous user. Scanner detects unusual broadcast. Repeating 16 from the space station. Warning. End of archive. Records interrupted. The base archives have reached their end. It seems there is nothing more I will learn from them. My predecessor appears to have left their base and headed to the space station. That's what we will do too. Man, that looks cool. Beam me up, Scotty, of a different dimension. I got beamed up. Look at that. Find life forms to... Find life forms to ask about the mysterious signal. Hey, I'm not that ugly looking. Interlumpter, the Vakakin. Something young, or your. The alien, large and intimidating, seems to be friendly, or attempting to be friendly. Perhaps I know the one who came before me. Ask about travelers. The alien draws back, startled. The look on their face tells me our conversation is over. Boo! The lifeform puffs himself as I approach, making most of their impressive size. Perhaps they might recognize a signal mentioned by the base's computer. Hearing the code seems to cause the life form to shrink, a look of fear crossing their face. And then, in an instant, the fear passes. They look at me strangely, but say nothing more. Hey! You're supposed to be a warrior! I need to know something, so let me know, yeah. Repeat 16. We are watching you, traveller friend. Find what we have left you. Though the alien speaks, the words are not their own. A string of code is encoded back to me through the red glare, lodged directly to my exosuit. Crimson light fades away, and I see the light form glaring at me. Whatever has happened, they do not appear to have witnessed it. I should leave. Perhaps my base computer will do something with this code. Too right. Let's sell some junk first. I don't need you. Don't need kelp sacks. I can get heaps of that. That stuff's pretty common. So was that.
Units received.
Navigation data. Maybe traded with a cartographer. Let's see, what can I tell difference? No, you're the... Hey, thinking about it, has my standing improved? Gah, interloper must... Blah 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 blah. Of... Their words are unclear. The bridge of the light form's uniform is unmistakable. They are an envoy of the Merchant Guild. They do not seem particularly interested in trading with me. Fair enough, you snob. Ooh. Exchange Pacific charts. Ooh. Exosuit upgrade chart. That's what we want. But is that the only ones? Yeah.
Product received.
I'm not complaining. I could use it. Well. Let's go for a fly. I could just jump back to the base, but what fun is that? We're in space! Huh? Wait. Where's my mouse not working? Oh, we're going backwards a bit. Huh. So it actually has a tag this time. Good. Wouldn't be much fun for me if I weren't blown through some asteroids. Now, essentially, my home base is all the way down here. Now, it's definitely a lot faster to go directly to there. Where's the fun in that? You might actually get lucky. I discovered something when I was floating around shooting these things to get materials. These crystals. I don't know if whatever it is here. But I saw a ship mining. Now from my knowledge, I've never seen a ship in No Man's Sky mine. It was a strange spherical ship, so rounded. It was really cool looking. I actually didn't know what to make of it. It was next to a weird nebula. So you got an asteroid field, but this one wasn't like one I've seen so far. Actually. See, we're starting to come up with something different. What are you? Space Storm? Electromagnetic field? Now that I have more sleep, I can pronounce things better. This might actually be where I've seen it, because I saw something quite similar to this. It wasn't a storm as of the point of it, but it did have something similar. And I was messing around here, looking around for more bits. You know, because a bloke needs fuel.
Energy recharge.
Yeah, actually reminds me of a good story. But before we get to that, let's talk about the important thing. The last video I talked about a thing called Disease X. Now the interesting thing is, the internet, or at least the world leaders, talk about that they've known something about it, or since the coronavirus was discovered. And apparently it's been around since 2014, but then other articles call it a theory, and that world leaders are meeting to discuss it. See, I'm not crazy. You are mining things and getting resources. Anyways, apparently it's to discuss that the possibility of something that could be even worse than the coronavirus, which might even be close enough to wipe mankind out, given the fact that the world didn't really respond well to the coronavirus. Apparently all the world leaders are meeting to it, and it happened, I think, yesterday or something. There was a news article about it. Now, far be it from me to cause any sort of fear or sort, but it's just something that crossed my mind. You know, the last thing we all want to go through is the coronavirus again. I hate wearing masks. That put a stress on the world that we didn't need. Oh yeah, we gotta go back to base. Let's see, where are we going? This is not farming, by the way. I'm keeping my promises of cutting out all the farming, which I did for the base building and such as. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For you. And we're skipping away. And we're back. It's oddly pretty ironic that we're back here at a crashed ship site. I'm really curious what this is about now. Not that I wouldn't be naturally, but still.
Units received.
Are these floating? They are too. How curious. Probably. Finalizing signal. Encoded signal target located. What are you?
Received.
Behavior unpredictable. Coordinates logged. Reach the signal. This was not a signal. Cool looking ship though. Oh. Where's the ship? Gold deposit? I don't need gold. Well, that's curious. Does that mean the red thing next to it? Wait. Perhaps these are worth something? A rare stabilized glitch received from a malfunctioning planet. Safe for rehousing in habitable bases. But what does it mean? That's the real question, you see. How far is that? Size of that one. Let's get to the signal first. Oh? Why don't I just land here in the first place? Log damaged. Partial records available. Signal has led me to a wreck of a fighter. Colossal fragments of metal scattered across the landscape. Were these messages for... Messages nothing but the malfunctioning circuits of a long-forgotten ruin? Nestled amongst the debris I find the pilot's log, blinking, awaiting input. Instead of displaying the ship's log, the terminal spits out a strange sequence of numbers. They are followed by a short message. Anomalies come from the stars. Take flight. A schematic of a hyperdrive is attached to the end of the message. Hoorah! Why am I so hyped? I can finally get off here. I pull the blueprint from the computer, but the hyperdrive blueprint is for a conventional starship, not a fighter of this size. Someone placed this here after the crash, hoping it would be found. I'm going to skip away till we're back at my main base. I got some things I gotta farm. But before that, let me show you inside the ship. What's in here? Cargo pods. Remove the goo. The goop. Ooh, nanites. That's something I always need. Ow!
Radiation protection falling.
That's what you're trying to say. Is when I open those, a radiation leak happens.
Technology recharge.
Perfectly fine. Let's charge up my tool first.
Technology recharge.
There we go. It may not seem important, but the nanites are very important to get materials, blueprints, rare stuff.
Radiation protection falling.
Anyways, I'm going to skip away because I got to farm some copper. And copper is a fair ways away. Skip away! And we're back. I wanted to show this weird thing that I found going off planet. Look at the size of this thing. It's really cool. Wait. Now back to what I was doing. I was supposed to stop at the base, but I wanted to get this ancient ruins done. Oh. Ooh. Pardon me. I do ever so love going to the ancient ruins and seeing what is different. Like that weird spaceship thing that just came out of nowhere. Strange writing from upon the stone revealing secrets from the time of the Vakeen ancients. The Vakeen. How I understand them, I do not know. Herc foresaw the weaknesses of the Vakeen warrior kind. The star ascend of our noble race was blocked by the weak-minded senators. 9 times fold, who commanded we would have our vengeance and dash the metal demons against the rocks of damnation. Let's go with language. I learned the word for Gek. I learned the word for have. Gek have. Gek have command? Ugh, those are no good sentence.
Radiation protection falling.
I actually remember when I played this a long enough time ago. It certainly changes quite quickly, but places like these used to be underground where you had to dig them out. And we're back. After processing a lot of copper into chromatic metal, we finally got all the parts we needed to make the hyperdrive. Now the only problem we now have is fuel. When this is all completed, we'll be destroying this base, as it doesn't serve a purpose for me. Besides research, I personally want to go to, well...
Item received. Item received.
You could say my own planet. Not something I'm forced to look at, you know? This game has a habit of forcing you to do things.
Item received.
Let's see, we want more structure types. More structure types, sorry.
Received. Item received.
There we go.
Item received.
I like having a nice lot of choices. That way we can make other floors. And build something much nicer. What's it say now? Auto diagnostic report, hard drive successfully installed. Hyperdrive fuel status empty. My hyperdrive is complete. Perhaps I will find some answers out there amidst the stars. But without warp cells, I will be going nowhere. I need to find a source of antimatter. Scan. Planetary scan from orbit. Up we go. What have we got? Target locked. Show me, show me, show me. Oh well, that's a far distance away. We're gonna have to skip because 1 minute 26. Skip away. And we're back. Let's see what we got. Another one of these. Curious. That reminds me, I'll have to go back to dismantle my base. I never intended it as a permanent base, more of something temporarily. Terminal online, selecting key, decrypting. Success. Terminal is clogged with unnerving, pulsating slime. Nonetheless, it appears to function as I touch the input panel. The alien substance reacts violently. I make note to avoid getting closer. The device opens, revealing a single, unblinking crimson eye. It prints out a blueprint for antimatter, accompanied by a strange message. You will find us when the time is right. 16 lots. Whoa. Hey, I'm not complaining. I've already done all that. Oh yeah, double check this. Then I'll show my deconstruction of my base. And then we'll go to a new planet. I mean, a new galaxy. Or solar system. Or both. And then every episode from there will be just exploring. Until I find a solar system where I'd like to make a proper base. Something that would take a couple of days and not something just rushed for the sake of rushing. Hey, what's this? What is that? Oh! Handy. Ooh, that's a fair amount. Now, we also want to collect some eggs. Don't worry, these bubbies aren't so scary. Most of their attacks seem to be broken. I wonder if the developers know of this. That makes it easy access to get all these, I don't know, lava core? Eggs? Whee! Yeep. Bad mutate. You'll not send me to space. I will go when I'm good and ready. I'm not ready just yet. Soon will be when I get the rest of your eggs. These things are worth nearly 700k. Or 700,000. Back when these, whatever these creatures are, first came out, they used to actually be dangerous. I mean, proper dangerous. As such, a couple of hits would knock you. They also used to shoot their, project-like substance. But for some reason they no longer shoot it as much. I mean, I'm just standing here. They should be able to kill me. And out we go. Good. And now it's not getting angry that I didn't do it its way.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Perfect. Now, we're going to deconstruct my entire base. I have a reason for this. The game will eventually send you back to wherever your base was. Emeralds? And I personally don't want it to be here. I don't mind the planet I'm stationed on, but I want more interesting creatures so I can have pets and such. So... skip away! Requires warp fuels. Some system requires hyperdrive upgrades. Yeah, we get all that. Don't need tutorials. Skip! And we're back. Now it's time to deconstruct the entire base. Again, someone might call me crazy for that, but to me, it makes sense. So I don't ever have to come back to this system. It's not that I hate the system or anything. If I build a base, I need to have it where scenery is just perfect.
Thermal protection falling.
Delete. It's actually shocking how quickly you can get things done. It's more shocking things don't have physics. Well, that actually saves time. Yes. One of these things the game actually needs, I think, at least, is base defense as well. Or at least a semi-base defense, depending on your system, so you always get attacked when you go home. Now, the first things first, let's warp out of here. Finally. Wait. At last. As you can see, you have the freedom to pick wherever you want. Just don't get lost when you look. So where can we go from here? Holy. See, I told ya. Look at how big this place is. It is humongous. And this is supposed to be the Euclid Galaxy. Wow. I'll never find my way back if I do that. So, by the looks of it, we can only go here, perhaps? If we're looking at the ones we're closest to, let's go here, the Gek. Finally! Hyperdrive away! Beautiful. Starship monitoring system reports errors. Guidance system malfunction. Searching for other routes. Searching. Attained. Destination in 16 K light years? Accept new guidance system. Okay. Doesn't sound like I have a choice. What are you? That's new. Whee! This is completely new. I don't remember this being here. Whee! We'll have a quick look and then we'll end it here. I'll follow that later. We have the Gex and that nasty little gun. Starships? Hyperdrive module, you say? Yeah, but these are actual blueprints I can make myself. Minotaur laser, you say? Interesting. Ooh. How much it cost? That's cheap. Definitely. It's only 15k. That's nothing. Underwater protection, you say? So many goodies. Hey. Huh. That actually looks pretty cool. Call me a sucker for starships, but I do definitely like my unique starships. What's this one like? Let's see. It's got more slots, which we need. It's got a hyperdrive, which magically it has now. No ships had that. Used to be a way to bypass things. So the cargo isn't better. So it's generally not worth getting because the damage potential is down, the shield strength is slightly higher, hyperdrive range is the same but maneuverability is worse. While it's got a bonus on shields, it's not better. Interesting looking ship though. Wanna see more? Come on, ship-ish! Fucking pathetic. Interloper, I request with honor. Friendship. Hello, little frog man. The trader looks at me as if I am some kind of fool. They speak their words slowly and loudly. When I do not immediately respond, they sigh. Trade symbol. Attendant. The trader sniffs at my exosuit, shaking their heads in sadness. It appears to want to help me. Friendship. Help. Met 20 aliens. Are you sure I'm not the alien? They don't want me around, fair enough. What are my things worth? Switch. Holy darn it. Sell. Platinum. I don't really need platinum here. Glowing material. Hypercluster. Don't need that. We can sell some gold. That's what we that puts me at 6.6 million. What can I steal? Carbon. Nothing else. Fascinating. What do you say? Gek symbol. You learn the Gek word for Gek. Sure, it's not something else? Fucking interloper. Fucking request interloper. Interloper is something. What do you say this time? No, nothing different. Hello? What are you? Technology symbol. Research. Ship. I'm learning. Trade. We have something. I can understand one thing. Units. Man, the Gek have certainly changed. I remember you looking rather different. Now we've got so many varieties, colours, you walk, you move. Find. That's the embassies. Oh well, I'll have to leave it here. We'll take one step at a time. Anyways, we'll catch you later in the next episode. Don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe to see more. Also, don't forget to have some positivity out there. Anyways, bye bye.